Bonjour, and welcome to BGW Fierce Weddings Episode 3.
Coming to you not live from the Shangri-La Hotel in Paris.
And I'm Michael Broughton.
And I'm Lawrence Broughton, and we are the owners of Brought Media Group LLC and the founders of Black Gay Weddings.
In this episode, we take you on a journey from France to Italy as we celebrate Jay and Jeffrey's engagement and their wedding day.
This dual feature is as elegant as it is tear-jerking, and yes, I was crying, so don't judge me.
There, my baby is so sensitive. Grab your passports. Jay and Jeffrey are about to take us on a romantic getaway to Paris, the city of love. When the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
That's amore.
It's a solo. It's a solo. Solo.
Welcome back, and I warned you ahead of time it would be a tearjerker. It may cause uncontrollable tears.
Now, you see, that was a class act. Who wouldn't want to get a ring in Paris?
Don't get any ideas about a do-over. Thank you, Jay.
Anyway, now we will take you to their luxurious Lake Como wedding ceremony in the beautiful city of Verona, Italy.
Love.
It is a universal experience and an innate language. Love is placing the needs and desires of another above your own, without thought of reward.
Love is commitment and equality. It is growing together and showing each other kindness through any of life's challenges.
All of your imperfections become instead places for someone to pour out their love.
And though you may not be many of that person's first, you will always be their last. Simply put, your bond will be eternal. Two people who found each other,
Who saved each other.
two people who recognize their deepest longings have been met.
And whose spiritual connection is so profound that they are one. It is with great pleasure
That we introduce to you
Mr.
and Mr.
Leaf Clark.
Welcome back. From the engagement in Paris to the wedding in Verona, this love story grabs hold of your heart and it doesn't let go. Coming up next, we will share our thoughts on what we liked and what we loved. But first, here's an ad from our sponsor.
Black people in America are being persecuted and dying at the hands of an unchecked system of racism that has gone on for far too long.
We say their names.
We share their stories and protest the acts of injustice faced by Black people in America.
But the truth is, the collective fight for real change has only just begun.
Silence is no longer an option.
It's our responsibility to make sure we continue to shed light
and condemn acts of racism,
Prejudice,
and discrimination of Black people in America,
while also taking the time to spread light on the Black individuals and organizations in our communities,
whether they're on the front lines,
working behind the scenes,
or simply in need of a little light.
And now it's time for our special commentary segment, What We Liked and What We Loved.
I like the opening of the wedding highlights in Italy when they hopped on the speedboat looking like Mr. and Mr. Bond, James Bond. I like seeing them walk alongside the Seine River in Paris, holding hands as though they were the only two people in the world. I liked seeing them walk through the doors of the famous Shangri-La Hotel and being treated like royalty.
But they are royalty, darling.
Here.
Cheers to that. I like the opening of the engagement film because it gave us a cinematic view of one of the most beautiful cities in the world, Paris, France. I can almost smell the fresh baked goods coming from the bakery. I can imagine eating them as I'm walking down the cobblestone streets.
You have a great imagination.
I like the way they included the Seine River, Notre Dame, and who doesn't love seeing the Eiffel Tower sparkling in the night sky? I also liked when Jay got down on bended knee to propose with the dazzling Eiffel Tower in the background. When they kissed, I melted.
I loved how in the engagement highlight, the videographer caught Jay and Jeffrey waving as they drove by in slow motion. I love the engagement scene in Paris and how the family was there with open arms to show their love and support. I love how both Jay and Jeffrey's undeniable and true love can be seen throughout both highlights. When they are together, it's like magic.
I love the fact that they take us on a journey. There's absolutely nothing like a destination wedding. Verona, Italy, on the shore of Lake Como, baby, I'm all in. I loved when Jeffrey was escorted down a candlelit aisle by his father, where his mom was waiting to officiate and his soon-to-be husband stood with a look of love in his eyes. Jay, I was waterworks, honey, all over again. I love the groom's choice of apparel. Their tuxedos were tailored to perfection. Jeffrey's white tuxedo was chic and screamed elegance and sophistication. Jay's apparel also very dapper. He was dressed like an aristocrat. Andre Leon Talley said it best. Wearing clothes should be a personal narrative of emotion. And baby, they were full of emotion.
And so were we. So if anyone else feels like they need to step up their game after watching these two, you're not alone. Jay and Jeffrey raised the bar for destination engagements and weddings.
So now, listen. Don't go proposing in your grandmama's backyard and then get married in your Aunt Minnie's backyard and call it a destination and engagement wedding. Cause the bar has been set, sweetie. It's been set.
Please don't do that. Don't. Just don't. Because we will talk about you.
Yes, we will.
But before we go, we have to give a shout out to
the engagement venue, the Shangri-La Hotel Paris.
The wedding venue, the Hotel Villa Ciprisi in Verona, Italy.
Their videographer, Carrot Films.
Their photographer, Rieger & Company. Their floral designers, Crimson and Clover and Chiara Sperti Florals.
And most importantly, we want to thank Jay and Jeffrey for sharing their story with Black Gay Weddings. If you or someone you know is getting married or engaged, just send an email to info@blackgayweddings.com to get featured.
If you haven't done so, click the subscribe button below. And be sure to keep an eye out for the next episode of BGW Fierce Weddings. Until next time,
keep on showing the world that love is love.
I'll take you there.